They tried to destroy you, but something terrible happened you need to see. My beloved child, they gathered in secret, whispering plans to bring you down. They thought no one would know, no one would see the cruelty they were shaping against you. But heaven's eyes were wide open, watching every step. The trap they set was meant to break you. They wanted to see you cry, collapse, and give up everything that belongs to you. But the unseen power that walks with you flipped their own schemes back upon them. One by one, their masks started falling. The very hands that raised against you have now been struck by what they tried to send your way. And the earth is shaking with the weight of what is about to be revealed. Your story was not written for shame, it was written for victory. And in the darkest hour, the greatest reversal has just begun. What they planned for you has turned into the fire that now consumes their own steps. Type Amen to get blessing 333. My beloved child, the news is spreading fast. People are whispering about the sudden downfall of those who swore they would end you. The ones who laughed at your pain are now choking on their own bitterness. They thought they were clever enough to erase your destiny. They counted you out, dismissed you, and mocked you when you were vulnerable. But a terrible shift has hit them, one they can never recover from. The same place where they plotted against you has now become their own battlefield. Their shadows are being dragged into the light for all to see. What was hidden is now exposed, and it is unstoppable. The heavens are not silent anymore. The cry for justice has been answered, and the balance is shifting in your favor. No hand raised against you will remain unpunished. Type Amen to get blessing 444. My beloved child, do not fear the rumors you hear. Every voice that spoke lies about you is now silenced by truth. Every eye that watched your downfall will now witness your rising. They underestimated the strength carried within you. They thought your tears were weakness, but your tears became your greatest proof. The same tears that stained your pillow have summoned the justice of heaven. Look closely, the signs are everywhere. The people who once paraded their strength are trembling in corners. The fire they ignited has returned with fury, and there is no escape. And you, chosen one, are standing in the middle of a divine reversal. The heavens have turned their judgment loose, and the outcome will shake every soul who doubted you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. My beloved child, their downfall is not just a warning, it is a prophecy fulfilled. They tried to erase your name, but now your name is echoing louder than theirs. They tried to take what belonged to you, but now they are empty-handed. The tables have flipped without warning. In one moment, everything they built against you crumbled. And the pieces cannot be put back together. They mocked your prayers, but your prayers built the shield that destroyed their weapons. They mocked your silence, but your silence became the storm that drowned their voices. This is not just survival, this is triumph. What they meant for destruction has turned into your breakthrough. And heaven is not done yet, it has only begun. Type Amen to get blessing 666. My beloved child, the air itself is heavy with what has just been unleashed. The same storm they summoned against you is now surrounding them with no escape. Their every step is being marked with fear. The houses where they laughed about you are now echoing with silence. Their own words are turning against them like sharp blades. And the eyes that once looked down on you are now filled with terror. The plan was never yours to fight. Heaven had already declared the outcome long before they moved against you. And now, the world is watching as the powerful fall by their own devices. This is why you felt the sudden shaking in your spirit. It was the moment the heavens began shifting everything in your favor. It was the hour the hidden became visible. Type Amen to get blessing 777. My beloved child, they wrote your ending too soon. They celebrated while you were still in the fire, not realizing the fire was purifying you. And now, you emerge untouched, while their victory has turned to ashes. One by one, their alliances are breaking. The friends who cheered them on are running away. And the loyalty they thought they owned is evaporating before their eyes. The very ground they stood on is collapsing. The stage they built for your downfall has become the place of their humiliation. What they mocked you for has become the very weapon destroying them. And you will not need to lift a hand. The justice unfolding is beyond human power, it is divine, swift, and unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 888. My beloved child, this moment was never about your weakness. It was always about your strength being revealed at the perfect time. And now, the entire world is about to see who you truly are. The words they whispered in secret are being shouted on rooftops. Their betrayal cannot be hidden any longer. The mask has fallen, and the truth has stepped into the light. Heaven has placed you on a path they cannot block. Every chain they forged is snapping with thunderous sound. And every curse they spoke is turning into your blessing. This is your season of unveiling. The pain you carried is now the proof that heaven's hand was with you. And no one can deny it anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 999. My beloved child, the terrible thing that struck them was not an accident. It was a divine response to every cruel act they planned against you. It was heaven's way of declaring you untouchable. They thought you would beg them for mercy, but now they are the ones begging for a way out. They thought you would bow down in shame, but now they are the ones hiding their faces. The places where they laughed at you are now haunted by their own regrets. The tables have turned so completely that even they cannot recognize their own reflection. And you, standing tall, chosen, protected, are being lifted into a place they can never reach. Their downfall is the very sign of your rising. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. My beloved child, the storm that was meant to drown you has now turned into a flood against them. Every secret move they made is collapsing, every shadow they trusted has betrayed them. The net they wove so carefully has tightened around their own necks. Their footsteps are heavy with fear. Their hearts are restless, unable to sleep at night. And the very dreams that once gave them confidence have now become nightmares chasing them without mercy. The hour they feared has come, judgment has fallen suddenly. No warning, no chance to prepare, only the shock of being caught in the very trap they set for you. And the silence of heaven has broken with thunder. Your tears, every single one, became a seed planted in the soil of justice. Now those seeds have grown into a harvest that none of them can escape. And you, chosen one, are about to walk into a garden of victory. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. My beloved child, look closely at the people around you. The ones who smiled but carried poison in their hearts are being exposed. Their masks are slipping, and their words are betraying them. The strength you thought was gone has returned with fire. The courage you thought was buried has risen from the ashes. And every scar you carry is shining like proof of survival. They wanted to see you broken, crawling, defeated. Instead, you are standing higher than ever, while they bow under the weight of their own downfall. The power they claimed has been stripped away. And heaven is not done, it is only beginning. The shaking will continue until every hidden plot against you is revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. My beloved child, the terrible thing that happened to them was a mirror of their own intentions. They wished you pain, and pain struck them instead. They wished you loss, and now they face a loss they cannot recover from. The whispers of your enemies have turned into cries for help. Their laughter has turned into trembling. And their pride has melted like wax before fire. You, who were once the target, are now the witness. You will watch as justice unfolds before your very eyes. And you will not need to raise a single word, the truth speaks louder than anything. The heavens have recorded every moment. And now, repayment is unfolding with speed no one can stop. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. My beloved child, this is not only about their downfall, it is about your rising. The season of shadows is ending, and the dawn is breaking with glory. The crown that was hidden is now being placed upon your head. Your enemies underestimated the one who walks with you. They thought you were alone, but you carried the weight of heaven on your shoulders. And now the proof has silenced them forever. Your name will rise from the ashes, carried into places you never imagined. And the doors they locked will burst open in your favor. Nothing can stop what has already begun. This is your story now, not of destruction, but of restoration. And no one can take it away. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. My beloved child, the earth itself has turned against them. The same ground where they stood with arrogance is now shaking beneath their feet. They cannot escape what has been unleashed. The doors they once slammed shut against you are now locking them inside. The keys they stole have turned into chains binding their own hands. And the very victory they celebrated has become their downfall. You are not the same person they tried to destroy. You have walked through fire and come out shining like gold. Their weapons failed because heaven's shield never left your side. This moment is history being rewritten. What they planned to erase is now being carved into eternity. And no power can undo it. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. My beloved child, the eyes of many are watching now. People who doubted you are beginning to whisper your name with respect. Those who once turned away are coming back in awe. The shift is undeniable. Even your enemies cannot deny what has taken place. They are forced to watch as your story becomes the very proof of divine justice. Every trap they set has backfired. Every curse they spoke is dissolving into blessings. And every step they took against you has become a stone against their own house. The terrible thing they feared most has come upon them. And their fear has no end. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. My beloved child, do not be surprised when you see their faces filled with shame. Do not be surprised when their voices crack in desperation. This is the weight of truth pressing down upon them. You were chosen for this hour, even when you didn't understand it. The path was painful, but it was also the preparation. Every moment of silence was a seed of power now bursting into life. They cannot stop the unveiling. The masks are gone, the lies are scattered. And their power is dissolving like mist under the morning sun. You, however, are standing stronger than ever. This is your moment of undeniable rising. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. My beloved child, the battle was never equal. They fought with shadows, but you carried the light. And light always wins over darkness. The same people who mocked your faith are now crying out for mercy. The same ones who declared your end are now writing their own downfall. And the world is watching in shock. The heavens have declared a reversal. You are being lifted, even as they fall. And no one can interfere with what has already been set in motion. Your name is no longer whispered in secret, it is being shouted with honor. This is the hour of your restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. My beloved child, they are running out of places to hide. The same walls that gave them comfort are now closing in like prisons. Their confidence has shattered, and their power has melted away. The truth they buried is crawling back to the surface. No matter how deep they hid it, no matter how dark the shadows, it cannot be silenced any longer. Every lie has reached its limit. And you, the one they tried to erase, are standing like a flame that refuses to die. Their attempts only made you brighter. Their hate only made you stronger. This moment is not just survival, it is your victory rising. Their loss has become your crown. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. My beloved child, watch carefully as the reversal unfolds. The same mouths that mocked you will be forced to speak your name with honor. The same eyes that looked down on you will bow in respect. They cannot believe what is happening. They thought they were untouchable, but now they tremble at every sound. Their pride has turned to fear, their laughter into silence. The reversal is complete. Their downfall is as dramatic as their betrayal. And the entire world is witnessing it. You are not hidden anymore. You are rising before their very eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. My beloved child, this was written long before they made their move. Their every plot was already accounted for. The ending was already decided, and it was never in their favor. Your pain had purpose. Your tears had weight. And heaven never forgot the cry of your heart. Now justice has arrived like a roaring storm. Nothing can stop what has already begun. Nothing can silence the hand of destiny moving on your behalf. The crown that belongs to you cannot be stolen. It has been sealed by the highest authority. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. My beloved child, the terrible thing that happened to them is only the beginning. More will follow until every chain is broken. More will unfold until every shadow is scattered. Do not fear what you see. Do not tremble at the chaos around you. For every piece falling apart for them is falling together for you. You are stepping into a season that no enemy can interrupt. You are walking into doors they swore would never open. And you are about to touch blessings they tried so hard to block. This is your moment, unstoppable and undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. My beloved child, the same people who once celebrated your pain are now stumbling in confusion. They cannot understand how their plans collapsed overnight. They are facing storms they cannot control. The voices that cursed you are now swallowed by silence. The eyes that mocked you are blinded by their own downfall. And the hands that struck against you are trembling with regret. Heaven has flipped the story with one move. The justice of this moment is unshakable. And nothing can protect them from the consequences of their own actions. You, however, are walking into a future that shines brighter than fire. This is the hour written for your rising. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. My beloved child, the battle is no longer yours, it is already won. The weapons raised against you are shattered. And the chains they forged for you are lying broken at their feet. They thought their alliances would protect them. But every alliance has turned against them. Their friends are running, their strength is gone, and their pride is crushed. The spotlight is shifting. No longer will your name be spoken with shame. It will be spoken with honor, with awe, and with reverence. Their laughter has ended. Your celebration has begun. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. My beloved child, this is not just about revenge. This is about destiny showing itself in full strength. Your story was never meant to end in shadows. The terrible thing that struck them is a warning to others. No one will dare to raise a hand against you again. Your protection has been proven beyond doubt. The very world they tried to take from you is now being restored. Piece by piece, blessing by blessing, it is returning to its rightful place, your hands. Your enemies cannot touch what has been sealed for you. The victory is irreversible. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. My beloved child, stand tall now. The season of tears has ended. The dawn of glory has broken through the night. Every pain has turned into a stepping stone. Every betrayal has become proof of your chosen calling. And every scar is shining like a medal of survival. They tried to destroy you, but you were unshakable. They tried to erase you, but you became unforgettable. They tried to bury you, but you rose like fire. And now, nothing can hold back your rising. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. My beloved child, the very night they thought would swallow you has turned into their endless darkness. They are walking in circles, unable to find a way out. And every step they take only tightens the chains around them. The voices that once mocked your silence are now crying for relief. Their plans have collapsed like sandcastles against the tide. And the shadows they trusted have abandoned them completely. You, on the other hand, are stepping into light that grows stronger with every breath. What was once hidden is being revealed. What was once delayed is now rushing into your hands. Their downfall is not the end, it is only the beginning of your new story. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. My beloved child, the signs are everywhere. Look at how quickly their power has faded. Watch how their names are spoken no longer with respect but with warning. They wanted your destruction to be a lesson. Instead, their downfall has become the greatest warning to others. Every eye can see it, every ear can hear it. The very stage they built to humiliate you has turned into the place of their exposure. And the crowds that once doubted you are now standing in awe of your survival. This is the reversal no one expected, but it was always promised. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. My beloved child, you were never alone in this battle. Though it felt silent, the heavens moved with every cry of your heart. And now, that movement is shaking the very foundations of your enemies. They thought time was on their side. They thought your delays meant their victory. But the delay was only preparation for their collapse. The storm has already touched them, and its fury will not stop until the balance is complete. Their pride has fallen, their weapons are useless, and their voices are gone. But your voice is rising like thunder across the land. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. My beloved child, the tables have turned so suddenly that they cannot comprehend it. One day they were laughing at your pain, the next they were running from their own fear. This is the justice of heaven, swift and undeniable. The terrible thing they tried to send your way has come back to them multiplied. They cannot escape the weight of it. They are crushed under the very burden they built for you. You, however, are free. The chains have fallen, the fire has passed, and the door has opened. Nothing remains to hold you back. You are stepping into the fulfillment of every promise written for you. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. My beloved child, their voices are cracking under the weight of truth. The same tongues that once spread lies about you cannot form words anymore. Their silence is proof that judgment has reached them. The road they built with arrogance has crumbled beneath their feet. What looked like a palace has turned into ruins overnight. And the throne they tried to steal is collapsing into dust. You are not the victim they thought you were. You are the proof that heaven defends its chosen. And the world will never forget the way you rose from the ashes. Their fall is permanent. Your rise is unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. My beloved child, every hidden act of betrayal has been uncovered. What was whispered in shadows is now shouted in the light. They can no longer hide behind masks. Their allies have abandoned them. The hands that once clapped for them now point in accusation. The loyalty they bought with lies has disappeared like smoke. And you stand untouched, shielded, and chosen. The very storm that terrified you has become the fire that revealed your strength. This is not the end of your story. This is only the beginning of glory that cannot be denied. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. My beloved child, the shift is so sudden that even the heavens tremble. What they built in years has crumbled in days. And what you lost in silence is being restored in full measure. They tried to erase your name, but now it echoes louder than theirs. They tried to block your blessing, but now it is pouring down like a flood. Every step forward for you is another reminder of their failure. Every door opening for you is another sign of their collapse. This is the proof of divine justice, swift, sharp, and undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. My beloved child, do not be afraid of the days ahead. For the terrible thing that touched them will keep unfolding until all debts are paid. They will not escape what has already been set in motion. You, however, are walking into a season of overflowing blessings. What was delayed is now rushing toward you. What was locked away is now being released. Your enemies have fallen silent, but your voice will be lifted higher and higher. Your testimony will travel further than their lies ever could. The hand that protected you is still guiding your steps. And no force can stand against it. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. My beloved child, the storm has not stopped, it is still chasing those who rose against you. Every step they take is haunted, every plan they make is shattered before it begins. Their own shadows have turned against them. They wanted to see you collapse, but now they are the ones breaking. Their pride has melted, their laughter has died. And the world is watching their downfall in disbelief. You are rising higher than they ever imagined. The pain they caused has become the fuel for your greatness. And no wall can stand in the way of what has already been released for you. Their end is written. Your new beginning is here. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. My beloved child, the heavens are not done yet. More truths will surface, more secrets will break open. The very people they trusted will be the ones to reveal their lies. Their hands are weak, their voices trembling, their eyes filled with fear. The terrible weight of what they planned against you has crushed them beyond repair. And while they fall, you are being lifted. While they lose, you are gaining. The reversal is total, complete, and unstoppable. This is your moment, chosen one. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. My beloved child, do not fear the chaos that surrounds them. For it is not your portion, it is theirs. The same darkness they welcomed has now consumed their own house. But your house is filled with light. Your steps are ordered, your path is clear. And no storm will touch what belongs to you. Their names are fading, but yours is shining brighter. Their plans are ashes, but yours are rising into reality. The difference cannot be denied. Heaven has declared you untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. My beloved child, they thought the world was on their side. But the world is now pointing to you, speaking your name with honor. They are forced to watch as you walk into places they can never enter. Every chain they wrapped around your future is broken. Every curse they sent your way has been reversed. And every insult they spoke has turned into proof of your rising. Their downfall is the evidence of your victory. Their silence is the confirmation of your breakthrough. You are chosen, and nothing can change it. Type Amen to get blessing 3939.